What is reality? Is it an objective truth that exists independently, or is it a subjective construct shaped by our minds? Let's delve into the interesting viewpoint of Mengistu Fentii, a philosopher and spiritual thinker, who argues that physical reality is not independent, but rather a creation of our perception. According to Fentii, the world around us, what we perceive as physical reality, is shaped and constructed by our perception. This perspective is in line with certain philosophical and spiritual traditions that emphasize the subjective nature of reality. The idea challenges the conventional notion of an objective reality that exists independently of our perception. It suggests that our minds play a pivotal role in shaping our experiences and understanding of the world. Perception, therefore, is not just a passive receiver of information, but an active constructor of reality. Fentii invites us to question our understanding of reality and the role our minds play in shaping it. Consider the concept of perception filters, the lenses through which we interpret and make sense of the world. These filters, intangible yet incredibly influential, are shaped by a multitude of factors. Our beliefs, our experiences, our cultural background, and our personal biases all contribute to the formation of these perception filters. Think of these filters as a pair of spectacles, each lens crafted uniquely for every individual, distorting or clarifying the world we see. This is not simply about seeing the world in a half-full or half-empty way. It's about how our perception filters can dramatically alter our understanding and interaction with the physical world. To illustrate, let's consider an example. Imagine two individuals observing the same event, a parade. One individual, having grown up in a community where parades were a source of joy and unity, may perceive the event as a positive and joyful experience. The vibrant colors, the lively music, the shared laughter, all these elements coalesce to create a beautiful memory. Conversely, another individual, perhaps one who associates parades with disruptive noise and crowds due to past experiences, may perceive the same event as negative and distressing. The loud music becomes a cacophony, the crowd an overwhelming sea of unfamiliar faces, the entire event an ordeal rather than a celebration. The same event, but two vastly different experiences. This is not because the parade itself has changed, but because the perception filters of these individuals have shaped their reality in different ways. Fentii posits that these differing perceptions aren't anomalies, but are instead the result of the unique filters through which each individual interprets reality. It's not about one perception being the correct one, but rather about acknowledging the power and influence of our perception filters in constructing our reality. Fentii argues that these differing perceptions arise from the unique filters through which each individual interprets reality. Fentii suggests that our minds actively participate in the creation of physical reality. He posits that our thoughts, intentions, and emotions are not just passive observers, but active contributors in shaping our world. Picture this: when we hold a positive thought or intention, it radiates outwards, influencing our actions and interactions, ultimately molding our perception of reality. On the flip side, if we harbor negativity, it too colors our world, creating a reality that reflects our inner turmoil. This idea of an interactive mind aligns with certain spiritual beliefs that emphasize the role of consciousness in manifesting reality. The law of attraction, for instance, asserts that like attracts like, meaning our thoughts and emotions attract corresponding experiences. But how exactly does this work? Well, Fentii leaves room for exploration and interpretation, inviting us to delve deeper into the compelling relationship between the mind and reality. Undeniably, this perspective offers a fascinating lens to view our existence. Our minds, according to Fentii, have an active role in constructing what we perceive as reality. However, Fentii's viewpoint is not universally accepted. A considerable number of philosophers and scientists stand on the other side of the debate, arguing for the existence of an objective reality. They maintain that while our perception does indeed color our experiences, it doesn't create the physical reality. According to this perspective, there is an external world that exists independently, beyond our individual experiences. In other words, a tree falling in the forest does make a sound, whether or not there's anyone around to hear it. These opposing views present a compelling tension between subjective and objective realities. So, who's right? Is reality a product of our minds, as Fenty suggests, or is there a solid, unchanging world out there, just waiting to be perceived? The debate continues. Despite differing views, Fenty's perspective challenges us to question the nature of reality and our perception's role in shaping it.